Hey guys, I'm Dupree, and today I'm going to be showing you how to curve your bank shots. Now, bank shots using spin, it affects the trajectory of the shot. This normal shot right here, this is a dead straight in bank, no spin, goes to the back of the pocket. Now with that same bank, dead straight in, with left spin, you notice the ball doesn't go in the back of the pocket. And you see how this ball is spinning to the left, so you know I put that spin there. I'm going to explain these balls later. I'm shooting with the Cut Shots balls, and I have a link down in the description to this product. I'm going to explain it a little later on in the video, but let's talk about this first. Now I'm going to use a right spin, and you notice how it banks short. So this is because of the spin change off of this rail. Whatever spin is on this ball, you need to understand that it is also affected on this ball. So that can help you and that can hurt you. As you saw, if we have an angle like this, and we don't want to shoot that bank shot, what we could do is hit it fuller, so our cue ball stays over here. Let's say we need our cue ball over here. We can hit it fuller with left spin, which puts right spin on that ball. So you see the left spin that we put on this ball, and you can see a little bit of a change in the spin off this ball as it comes off of this rail right here. So, the ways it can hurt you is obviously the double kiss. The dreaded double kiss. So if you're trying to get position and you need to use right spin and you don't know this, that may be why you're missing banks short or double kissing it. And vice versa, that may be why you're missing banks long or double kissing. I guess you could double kiss because of that. A lot of people double kiss on shots like this, where you're trying to bank it cross side. Now what you could do, you could affect the angle of this shot in two ways. You could use top right, try to spin that ball in. Although this is a tough shot. I know a guy that'll set up this shot, make a pot of $100. You throw in 10 bucks and he has you shoot this shot over and over again because it's so hard. It's 10 bucks an attempt. If you win, you take the whole pot. That's how hard this shot is. So you could either throw it with some top right, get your cue ball out the way, hit this ball thinner. If you hit it thinner, then the right spin will combat it and send it into the pocket. These shots, when I'm back cutting it, I usually use top left, some running spin on it, throwing it into the pocket, just because it makes it easier to make the ball for me. I don't have to, if I'm using center, I really have to cut that ball. And you see my cue ball is taking off. So my cue ball is moving a lot faster on that shot, and I could just hit it slowly with top left and kill my cue ball. And this ball will just slow roll, almost dead in the pocket every time. It's a pretty simple shot. These shots all are based on feel. There really is no true system to figuring out how you need to hit these balls to bank a ball with spin. There's no really real system to compensate for it. You may overdo it, you may underdo it, but what you need to do to perfect this is miss. So if I'm using top right, if I'm using top left, putting right spin on this ball, throwing it more towards here. If I'm practicing using this for the first time, I'm going to hit where I think is a center ball bank on this ball with my top right and see that it overcuts it. Then what I'm going to do is set up roughly the same shot and compensate what I think right now is a good amount. And if I make it, you don't just stop there. You're going to have to keep shooting this. I'm talking hundreds of times. Maybe not in the same session, but shoot and make this hundreds of times. And then after that, something I like to do, put two balls here. this ball can now no longer contact these two balls. You got to make it nearly dead in the back of the pocket. So keep making it smaller and smaller until you get more and more accurate with the shot. And you're going to have to adjust these balls according to the angle that you're coming in on the rail at. Like if our two balls were over here, we wouldn't have these balls because then the ball is unmakeable. Which brings me to my next point. Using this can help you make unmakeable shots. So if we have a ball like this, our contact point is blocked by this ball. Our contact point for the regular rail shot is here, if we're just using center ball. You see, if we just roll this cut shot in, we're going to overdo it. So since our contact point is gone, what we're going to have to do is shorten this up. We're going to have to shorten this up a bit using right spin on this cue ball, putting left spin on this ball, bringing it closer to this rail. So if we have right spin and hit it a bit fast, you see how we can shorten that shot up. And you see all that right spin on the cue ball right here. So that is bending your bank shots. And I want to take a little time to tell you about aiming using the cut shots aiming balls. We're going to cut to that right now. So you're probably thinking, what the heck are these balls? I'm actually announcing my partnership with Cut Shots. These balls right here are the Cut Shots balls. They come in sets of 2, 4, and 8. What they do is they help you visualize your contact points and lines so you can transfer that over to your regular game. What I mean by that is if you see all the symbols all over the balls. There's circles, there's diamonds, there's stars, there's triangles. And what you do is you find your contact point. You see this pocket line, the line that you want this ball to head. Either that be to a pocket or banking a ball or kicking somewhere. You want to find that line. And there is guaranteed to be a symbol that is along that line. And right here, there's a little star right here. And we can actually use that to line up our shot. Lining up our shot on the star, making the ball. So there is a longer explanation to these balls, but all I'm going to show you, here's a star right here. We line up our back foot on the line of that star, we're making the ball. This helps you visualize everything. That's the most important thing. Visualization and repetition. Those two things, if you can do that in pool, you're going to be a great player. Visualization and repetition. Right here we have a red square that is our contact point. We're going to take that red square, draw a line between the red square and where we want to hit on our cue ball, put our back foot on that line, roll that ball in. There's guaranteed to be a spot on this ball that you can hit. Long shots. Say we have to cut this like that. Find our line. Right here we have a green square. We're going to extend that line, get down on that green square. Right in the back of the pocket. So these balls, I have a link in the description of these balls right here. And the main thing I want you to get about these is they help you see. Now on a regular pool ball, yeah, you can find your contact point, but what are you looking at there? It's just green. You're gonna have to look at some imaginary dot and try to make the ball. But if you have these, now you have something to aim at. Now you have something, oh, I see that red square right there. Line up with that red square. Make that red square. Now, the biggest thing I love in pool products is when you can actually see what you're aiming at. You don't just see this sea of ugly brown. You see, oh, the purple circle. You don't even, the purple circle. Green square in this case. Make the ball. Now this comes in sets of 4 and 8 balls so you can practice your runouts. So you can throw multiple of these balls out here. It comes with one white ball and a bunch of other yellow balls depending on the set that you pick. And these are all Aramith balls. These are all made and shipped from Belgium. So they're the highest quality ball you could possibly have. And Aramith makes the best balls. So you can practice your runouts. There are multiple balls on the table. Find the contact points on those balls. Play your position. Then you find your contact point on the next ball. Make that ball. Then you find it on the next ball, all the way up to 8 balls. Or you could get an 8-ball set and a 4-ball set. Run 12 balls with it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, please click the like button. If you want to be notified when I post a new video, you can click the subscribe button, then the bell icon right next to it. That'll just send you an email and a notification saying that I've uploaded a new video. If you like the Cut Shots balls, please go check out the links down in the description. I have the link to the 2-ball set, the 4-ball set, and the 8-ball set. So go and check those out. They are a great tool. I don't promote anything that I don't like shooting with. And that is something I stick by. And that is something I try out all of my sponsors before I say yes. And these balls genuinely impressed me. And I love the visualization of the symbols. So go and check those out down in the description. And I will see you in the next video.